Good morning, dear students. Last class we just started third lesson, public administration. We define public administration in what's name? Public administration is the government administration. According to N. Gladden, public administration as defined as the government administration. But in actually, public administration, government rule the nation by through a number of the institution in which we define public administration is effective utilization of men and material for the implementation of the government program, policies and developmental project that we define the public administration. Okay, so in this system, let us discuss about the evolution of the public administration. Public administration is not a new thing. It originated before years ago and it emerged as a result of the emergence of the state. Once upon a time, each state ruled by the monarchy. So during the monarchical administration, the public administration means which protect the king's interest. In monarchy, public administration means the protect the interest of the king. In monarchy, in the form of the monarchy government, there is no scope for the individual and the citizens. But in democracy, which provide the importance for the citizens' interest. Okay, so that is the difference between the public administration in monarchy and democracy. In monarchy means king's role. Okay, monarchy means the form of the government in which the king's role, in which the public administration provide the importance for the king's interest. The no personal and individual interest is not a matter under the monarchy. But in democracy, it is very important and it stands for the protection of the citizens' rights. Clear? Okay. So, let us discuss about what are the importance of the public administration. Government provide a number of the services and protect the life and properties of the people. Government run and implement a number of the policies and programs in day-to-day administration. You just think about the situation. If there is no government, what will happen? Okay, so by through the public administration, the citizens get a number of the benefits in our day-to-day present situation under the democratic system. Under the public administration system, government formulate the government policies. Government formulate a number of the policies. For example, education for all, health for all, okay, and welfare activities, okay, food safety, the land for the peasants. These are the policies of the government. Okay, so under the public administration, government formulate a number of the policies. Next one is that it ensure the welfare of the people. What is welfare? Welfare means the protection of the people. Okay, for example, provide the food safety, provide the drinking water facilities, provide the transportation facilities, education, health. These we called welfare of the people. Government stand for the welfare of the people. These are the importance of the public administration. Next one, find out the solution to public issue. And if we have any problems in our present situation, if there is no drinking water facilities, if there is shortage of food, and when increasing the prices and the damaged poor conditions of the road, A list of the problem is there, but the government come forward with a number of the solution. So the government and which provide and display the solutions of our public issue. So the next one is that which provide the goods and service. Okay, government provide the goods and service. So these are the importance of the public administration. So the public administration is important because public administration, under the public administrative system, the government formulate the policies, ensure welfare of the people, find out the solution to public issues, which provide the goods and service. A government should be welfare. It was the dream of the Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi, and in ninth standard you studied about the directive principles of state policy under our constitution. The constitution ensure fundamental rights, directive principles of state policy and fundamental duties. Okay, under the directive principles of state policy, Gandhi find out that it should be the duty of the public administrative system to protect the welfare of all the people, all the kinds of the people. But once upon a time, during the period of the monarchy, which protect only the upper caste and elite class people's interest. But Gandhi dreamt to protect the rights and interest of the people. From the Gandhi's dream, it originate local self-government, panchayat, municipality, municipal corporation also. So Mahatma Gandhi's words is there. Okay, Gandhi says that Gandhi stand for actual public administration should protect the interest of all the people. Okay, so you have to understand. So in a public administrative system, bureaucracy is very important. What do you mean by bureaucracy? Is bureaucracy means officers, and in our India there are a number of the officers is there, from the national level to local self-government, from the local level to national level, a number of the officers is there, and we can see in our locality some of small officers, some of them high caste officers, IAS officers is there, but some officers we can see from our village office, panchayat office, but some of the officers coming from parliament. So they all are we called officers, but all their rank are not equal. Some of them enjoy the high position according to their qualification and their skill. So these officers generally we called bureaucracy. Bureaucracy means officers. The all the government activities are doing in day-to-day administration run under the control of the bureaucracy. Let us discuss about what are the functions of the bureaucracy. So the first one, all the government services reach on public people by the bureaucracy. All the government services, for example, drinking water, food safety, education, health, law and order, every government services reach on public people by through the officers. If officers become good, we get the government service very soon, immediately, effectively. If there is any problems of any mistakes on the officers, that also corrupted on services. We can see such a number of the example by through the medias, visual, social medias. We can see we can point out a number of the problem. So the officers are very important, vibrant and dynamic part under the public administrative system. Clear? So you note the first point, all the government services reach on the public people. Next one, bureaucracy help and advise the government. Okay, help and advise the government. Officers always help the government. Sometimes they advise the government. Next one, the bureaucracy day-to-day functioning of the government institutions, and they help for the day-to-day functioning of the government institution. Okay, all the government activities, doing, controlling, supervising, implementing, everything by through the officers. The next one, execute the government programs. Execute the government programs. Okay, next one, utilization and implement, then effectively. Utilization and implement, then effectively. Okay, so these we can called as the main important the functions of the officers. So you have to once again please listen. All the government services reach on public people, help and advise the government, day-to-day functioning of government institution, execute the government programs, utilization and implement them effectively. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about them. What are the significance of the or features of bureaucracy? Bureaucracy is the very important, main important agency under the public administrative system. So we can find out, we can point out some important features of the bureaucracy. The first one is hierarchical organization. Can you say what is hierarchical organization? Bureaucracy organized in such a way that there is a one employee at the top, a number increases when it reaches in the lower level. This is known as the hierarchical organization. Hierarchy means step by step. Okay, that means all the officers are arranged in step by step. You can see that high level only one officer. When it is going to low level, we can see a number of the officers. In the police system, you know, which is the highest police rank in a district. For example, Malappuram district, which is the highest police rank, SP. Okay, then the lowest level, police constable. Okay, how many SPs in a district? Only one. How many police constable? A number of the police constable. In your school, how many principal is there? Only one. How many teachers is there? So many teachers. Okay, so as like in hospital, how many the nurse superintendent is? Only one. How many nurses is there? So many one. So at the top level, only one officer. While going to the lower section, we can see a number of the officers that we called hierarchical organization. Okay, and it is the organized such a way that there is a one employee at the top level and increases when it reaches in the lower level. Okay, second one, permanency. Permanency means the officers appointed on the basis of a permanent, that means until their retirement age. The third one, appointment on the basis of the qualification. All the officers appointed on the basis of the qualification and skill. And you heard about the PSC test, Public Service Commission or Union Public Service Commission. So the government officers appointed on their skill and their performance on the PSC test then appointed. Now the next one is that political neutrality. Political neutrality is the bureaucrats are liable to implement their policy. Liable means only one way. They will not affect in any part. If any officer is there, he will not tolerate any political party. He should be neutral. Neutral means not tolerate any party. He is doing his work as in stern. The last one is that professionalism. Professionalism means every government employee must be skilled their work. For example, a PWD engineer should be very skilled on his work. A government doctor is very good in his work. A government school teacher is very good in his work. A KSRTC driver and he has another skill. So each government person is another skill. So once again, what are the features of the bureaucracy? First one, hierarchical organization. Second one, permanence. Third one, appointment on the basis of the qualification. And fourth one, political neutrality. And fifth one, professionalism. Okay, these are the features of the features of bureaucracy. Okay.